What? Here's Zigg 2. Ross says I passed out. If you upset me, I would let you know. Okay. That is appreciated. That is very appreciated, Ra. Alright. Hang on. I want to move... Oh, I want to move this window, but I can't. Damn it. Oh, well. I guess it's fine where it's at. Oh, well. Oh, you know what I can do? Hang on. I can actually move this briefly if I... where is it? I think it's under game. Where was it? There's an option to restrict your cursor. And I want to temporarily, like, disable that so I can move my window around just a smidge, just a skosh. Rapid says, Conan the Barbarian Battle of the Mounds sounds quite epic. Good old Conan. Oh shit, where is this? Wait, is it under advanced maybe? Oh, I think it's here. Lock cursor. No. There we go. There. I just want to move this over a tad. That's better. There we go. Okay. There. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright. I did do one or two, like, side missions. As you can see, we have the next story mission ready. But I could go for a staff, or an alchemy, or a wand and an amulet, which I may do first, and then we'll do the story mission. Oh, I know how you feel, Ra. I'm like that too. I try to, like, there's sometimes some people might offend me or something, but I try to never let it, like, get to me too much because, you know, like, context is not always the easiest thing to read on the internet. And I tend to bounce back from things. It's one of the things that I can say, like, as bad as life kicks me down sometimes, I always get back up. Like Chumbawamba. Rapid says the word Ziggurat sounds very familiar. The first time I heard the word was a hidden level in Quake, the original Quake. Ziggurat Vertigo was the level in question. Also, you can build Ziggurats in Warcraft 3, I think. Alright, so I'm trying to get everyone's passive, and I finally got Karina's. So now I guess we can play anyone. We'll just go with the person who's got the bonus. And same thing for weapons. I'm always trying to get the passive. Thunderspark I think is okay. Divine Wrath, that's not too bad to start with. But yeah, you always want to get all of those, like, bonus effects from getting your mastery up. Because it's just going to make your life easier. Rapid says, my original thought was Little Big Planet at first. LEP has some good licensed music to it, so that's some good musical taste there, Rapid. Cursed Pyramid. Ra, this is for you. It's your house. This looks like ancient timeout town in the desert. I'm sorry, I'm breaking everything. Oh, this staff. Alright, this one's not bad. Ooh. I changed my controls around a little bit too because I wanted the quick dash on shift. It just didn't feel right being like on E. That's weird. What's the secondary for this? Ooh, it hones. What's the secondary for this? Oh, that's nice. Nice, 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 nice. There we go. Rapids has been pretty cool, though. And Ross saying Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas miracle. Dang it. Ooh, persistence. That's not bad. Actually, I kind of want to use persistence for this character because it makes his suck more useful. Once my suck recharges. Alright, we got a shop. Do I even have enough coins? No. I always hate when I find a shop too early, because it's like... I already don't care much for shops in this game, but it's even worse when you encounter one like really early and you really can't even do anything with it. Now I just need to get this guy's unique perk where you get more experience for the siphoned gems. Low on mana. Low on men. Okay, there we go. Get him out of here. Okay, where's this little guy at? There he is. That little guy, you don't gotta worry about that little guy. Okay, there's the exit. There's some experience. Ra says, plus there is a gift on your Steam. What? Oh, hang on, let me check that. I'm glad this game's music continues to play because not every game does that. What'd you get me? You've received a gift from Amon Ra. Oh, thank you, Ra. Ra has gifted us Grid Ranger. Nice. That was... I didn't get the whole bundle, but, like, I was watching CDI Arcade play Utopia Must Fall or something like that. Or Utopia Must Die. I can't remember the name of the game. But I saw it was in a bundle with another game called Grid Ranger. But thank you again, Ra. That'll be really handy because I want to do another, like, single-screen arcade stream. Like the one when we played Donut Dodo and, you know, all that silliness happened, so... Maybe we'll even have guests on when I play this time. So I'll have you on. I guess Magical Drop could be part of that too, because that is kind of like an arcade game, is it not? Let's see. Maybe we'll do a whole stream for that. Do a whole stream of Raw games. Moo. There's another, there's a game by the same developers who did Donut Dodo that's really fitting for you, Raw, called Cash Cow. So it's all for the moos. Oh, these guys are resistant to thunder. Great. Thunder. And I have 2 lightning weapons. Shite. I also hate these things. Okay, there's one down. Oh. Yeah, this is why you don't want to have 2 weapons of the same element. Because sometimes you might get hosed. Like, these guys are very resistant. Not doing too much. Come on. There we go. Onidia is here. Hello, Onidia. How are you? I'm sorry I missed your latest stream. I saw you were playing Blueprints, and it just... Oh my goodness, life has been so busy for me. I haven't had the time to hang out, and I want to. Ross says, Imp beat this on one stream. Oh, he actually finished it already? Nice. I got Imp Magical Drop 4. Nice. How dare you fight on sacred ground? I didn't. The game made me. I'm sorry. Odidia says, I thought you didn't like me anymore. Oh, that's not the case at all. Come on. We need to get you on stream again, Onidia. There's some games I know we were talking about wanting to play. Defeating an enemy siphon is cooled down by 1 second. Yes, that's actually a really good passive. Of course I still like you, though. Come on. Imp says Magical Drop 4 was fun. I love that arcade series. Yeah, me too. Fox Hunter says, don't be afraid of trying new things. Step out of your comfort zone. All of your favorite things were new to you at one time. Keep expanding your horizons. Exactly. Although I am playing something that's very familiar to me right now. Aww. But the advice still rings true. Thank you, Fox Hunter. Also, there is a rumor about you going around. Uh-oh. Oh no. I heard a rumor. It's that you're a hacking buffet? Oh no! I don't know if there might be some truth to that. That might not be a rumor. There might be there might be more than a rumor. Oh no, a hacking buffet. Okay, more cursed extinct damnation, but I don't have any cursed weapons. 17% incoming elemental damage, or just less damage overall. You know, that one sounds like the better oath to take. The other one is like completely worthless to us because I have no cursed weapons. Now, if it was like extra lightning damage or something as a buff, that would be nice. Okay, at least the Banshees aren't, like, resistant to thunder. Thunder! Oh good, the little gremlins really don't like it. Oh, give me the suck, please. Oh, I think there's an enemy up above and it's trying to hit me from... because I hear him up there. Oh yeah, there they are. There we go. Onidia says, I'm doing okay. I just got home from watching an indie theater play. Nice. But we could arrange something for next Friday if you'd like. That'd be fun. Hopefully I will have had proper sleep and no extracurriculars. And yeah, maybe we could. I'll get with you about that and talk at some point, because I know there's some games that I'm really wanting to dig into. And Ross says, I would love to see you on screen with Seth again. Yeah, I mean, I have the mate and everything on there just for Onidia. I need to get some more Shoba too, speaking of that. Okay, this also reduces damage further. Defeating an enemy, you get 20% damage. Ooh, Wrecking Ball is really nice, and that includes boss ads too, so that's actually really helpful. And I think that's... okay, we haven't quite explored this floor yet. Alright, one more room. And this way... wait. Oh. I did get a room. That was just a dead end. Well, damn it. Let's see. Onidia says, hopefully I'll have proper sleep. Oh, I read that already. My bad. It's always a good time. Yeah, it is. It's always a great time with Onidia around. It's boss time. Oh, it's Skeletor. He's gonna have a wonderful day. Maybe. Oh, I don't even know what my amulet does, but I'm going to use it anyway. Ah! Oh, he's mad now. Okay. Need to get rid of these things. There we go. Get him out of here. Oh lordy, what was that? Oh, it's the shield guy. Oh no! Oh, this is bad. Please, anything but those. And they're resistant to my spell. Ooh. Oh, my lord. Oh, get him! With my last ounce of staff mana. Odidia says it was a good stream to miss yesterday though. I spent most of it stuck on a puzzle and I'm still not unstuck. Oh no. Oh. Ross says always give your mummy a hug. I will be sure to. And Ip says every last drop. Maximum health. Earn a new alchemy weapon. And this makes Siphon... You know, I just want the alchemy weapon. And what a weapon to get. Perfect. Because I think I only have one alchemy weapon right now, so it's pretty much... Actually, no, I have two. I have that one and the Plague Bearer. But thankfully I got the Dwarven Blunderbuss. Though Plague Bearer is good. So how am I? Life has still been really kicking my ass. I'm just trying to do what I can to, like, not be too discouraged. Ooh. And I always figure streams help with that, so just been trying to keep myself motivated to stream. Oops. Freezing hail. You know, I don't have a 2, so now I have one of each. Okay, so we have 2 thunder weapons, a cold weapon, and a neutral. And I get a shock right away. Well, that sucks. Let's go this way. Come over here. This thing's like hiding in the corner. So annoying. Go. Ross says, I'm glad to support you with views and money. Hey, whatever support you would like to give is fine with me. I'm just happy that you enjoy the streams. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this is just a hallway. I thought that was going to be pain down in that water. Oh, it's a big boy. There we go. It's actually a really good spell. Go. Ross says, you need to play the redneck game sometimes? Oh, yeah. With the wet floors. Maybe I will. I was actually thinking about playing that on one stream, and then I can't remember why I didn't. I think, like, I either got a different game or got gifted something to try instead. You switch weapons faster, and after switching, you don't use mana. Ooh. I do like switching weapons a lot, so it's good for me. Okay, I need to find one more rune for the hidden room. Hello, Mamoon. Oh, and it's right here. Okay. Stop spawning! Stop it! And carrots. Spawning on top of me. Eat your evil carrots, kids. Yeah, exactly. Odidia says, well, it's always nice to see you're still at it. I have to go have dinner. Talk to you later. Thank you, Onidia, for the kind words. We'll definitely have to do a stream together for sure, because that'll be fun. But anyways, enjoy your dinner. I hopefully you can come back afterwards, but if not, I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope you have a great weekend too. Rapid says, I'm suddenly reminded of an old UK PSA with Charlie the Cat. One sample was featured in a song by The Prodigy. I don't remember that one, Rapid. I don't remember that one. But I think Rapid has a photographic memory when it comes to commercials, so that kind of explains a few things. Okay, let's go grab our prize first, because I have all the pieces to this. What do we got? Perk. Increase one level of a random weapon in your wand. And it ups Divine Wrath. Oh, that's fine, actually. I'm actually glad it did up this because the Dwarven Blunderbuss is kind of strong enough already. Okay, have found the boss room already. Oh, nice, they're weak to it. Ah, stuck behind a wall. Fuck. Yeah, this doesn't need any strength. Blunderbuss is strong enough as it is. Stronger when siphoned. Yes, that is what I want. Ross says the only ones I miss are the Kool-Aid Man breaking walls. I miss that too. I don't think he does it in the later commercials anyway. Rapid says I forgot to add the @ sign. Oops. Anyway, how's the gameplay, Seth? It's Ziggurat 2, Rapid. I mean, I love this game. I don't know if it's everyone's cup of tea, but I mean... Ooh, I almost got hit. FPS roguelike. And normally I'm not big into fantasy games, like not as much as other people. But I really like this game. I like the setting. Kind of scratches that itch for like Heretic and Hexen. That's why I like it so much. Okay. This way? It looks cool though, says Rapid. Nice, glad you like it. And Ross says, tractor games are my cup of tea, and Binding of Isaac, of course. We'll have to play a tractor game at some point for like a farm sim. Oh, I hate this guy. I think he might be weak to coal, possibly? Or not weak to, because I don't think the bosses are ever, like, weak to a particular spell. But they can be resistant to. Get out of here. I hate that the boss summons ads. Sometimes a lot of them. This boss is definitely one you don't want to have summoning too much shit to. Ah. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, give me those potions. I need them. Oh, I need them. Okay, pick my perk. Ross says there's one on sale you can try. Maybe I've just been trying to save every last bit of money I can, because having to take care of the lawn this summer has been really bad, especially since the downstairs neighbor isn't willing to help, and neither is his family, so it leaves me to foot the cost all on my own. Rapid says, I hardly got into RPG games or games that require careful strategy. I tend to falter playing those, sadly. They're not for everyone. I get you, Rapid. And Ross says, I got 3 farm sims. Tractor driving sim? Nice. If you ever stream, you should stream yourself playing those. 2 shield, improve a perk, and after defeating an enemy, you get 35% damage. I'll actually take the shield because having some defense is not bad, especially for long dungeons in this. And this is a 4-floor dungeon, so gonna need it. Gonna need it. Cursed Pyramid level 3. That's ice. But it is 2 levels stronger. It's 2 levels stronger. You know what? We'll take it. It's 2 ice weapons, so it may end up being bad, but we'll try it. It does have an AoE. Oh, you don't like that, do you? Okay. That room's a dead end. Crossbow's not too bad. I do think the blunderbuss is a little bit better, just because it's non-elemental damage, and sometimes non-elemental is better. Gino says, gonna be lurking while I set up my stream. Nice. What you playing tonight, Gino? I think I saw you put a notification in the chat, but I didn't get a chance to see what it was on Discord. Oh, it's mana drain. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I need to kill fast. Those guys take so much hits. Oh, this is suffering. At least it's not the one-hit kill one. That one's by far worse, but mana drain is just about as bad. Especially with these bastards that just have way too much health. Okay, elite down. Really don't want to take too long here because that's just going to make other rooms more difficult. There we go. Well, I have a bunch of spell mana. That's good. 6 shield points. Ooh. But fast learner is always good. Just have to siphon that experience. Okay, no treasure keys to keep track of, so that's nice. Life fountain, thank you. Oh! Ow. I was gonna say, why am I not using my ice spell on the player guys? There we go. Nice. So anyone got plans for the weekend? Anything y'all want to do? What you got going on? I would like to know. There we go. Rapid says, gonna continue with some important stuff like, or important stuff as June is on its way soon. Yeah. I might actually do a birthday stream this year. I didn't last year because I was feeling terrible on my birthday. So, hopefully I'll get a chance to do that. Let's take Wrecking Ball. It's a really good skill for boss fights. Or perk, rather. Not a spell. Really good perk for boss fights. Ooh. Yeah, resist this. Now we can go in there. Rapid says, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, no problem. Not that I'm expecting anything or anything like that. There's no expectation, but I would definitely at least like to do a birthday stream this year. Not sure what I'll play. There's the last guy. I was like, where's he going? Where's he running off to? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Good old rednecks. Okay. It's just the boss room. And this looks like an oath room or a shop. Actually, this looks like a shop. Oh, yeah. Incarnation of Pain, Dwarven Blunderbuss, and it's a level 6 Dwarven Blunderbuss. Ooh. Or Plague Bearer. Okay, and then there's one more door we haven't been through. Always try to map these out because you need all of the experience you can get sometimes. Sometimes you might get a perk that saves your life, or sometimes you might just use too much energy in a room and screw yourself. But I'd rather risk it. Oh good, it's all slimes again. Great. My favorite. Oh, this guy's weak to this. Hang on. There. Get him out of here at least. Elite down, thank you. I knew he was gonna fall off the side. They always do. Yeah, just die already. I hate those slimes. Ooh. Increased fire rate after using Siphon? Sure. That's pretty nice. So chat, I don't know if you noticed, but I messed with some redeem prices. One of which got made quite a bit cheaper and a little bit less limited because I know how much chat loves the TTS. So, we can actually use the TTS again. There is a bit of a cooldown on it, but it's cheaper now. Oh god, this guy. Oh god, he's got two of them after me. We ain't dealing with you. He's like invincible now anyway. I hate bosses that spam, and this one's terrible at it. Sometimes he'll just keep spawning that, like, gear thing. I need to get his ads out of here. There we go. Happy Mayor Day! Now that's a Bogtown holiday I can get behind. Thank you, Ra. Okay, movement speed? Yeah. This is a game you kind of want fast movement speed in. This still isn't even like the next chapter. Ugh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this particular dungeon, because this one's kind of long. Ugh. Ooh. Hellish Embers, huh? I don't have a fire spell. Let's take it. Okay, and there is a secret key here that I should look for. Let's go this way. The way.
Fox Hunter 5678 says, "Did you know that Chuck Norris beat the devil in the fiddle contest with his drum solo?"
With his drum solo? Oh no. I didn't know that one, thank you. Even though I was around for the whole Chuck Norris meme back in the day, I had not heard all of them. Thank you for that one, Fox Hunter. That one got me to laugh. Okay. Nowhere closer to getting the bonus for this level, right? Oh, too bad I got rid of my ice spell. Actually, I got rid of both of my ice spells. Ooh, got him before he could, like, put his shield up again. Yes. Still no bonus key fragments. Damn it. Nowhere closer to using the bonus area. Yeah, I got something for you now. Got a little something for that slime. Right. Let's this way. Remember. Ah, boss room. Okay. Okay, I see him coming down. That fire rate increase really helping out. I think I must have gotten a perk to find items in breakables, because I've been finding a lot of items in breakables as I burn my ass. Let's see what we got. Black market. Nope. Dash cooldown? You know, I think that's worth 13 coins. That's definitely worth 13 coins. Oh, these are the exploding ones. Imp says, oh shit, I got a Coda Lich? Did you? There we go. Imp says, I have no idea what I did, but I have one. Time to go Coda Lich farming later. You probably picked up a mixtape. But yeah, now you can do Coda Liches. Congrats. Give me the 6 shield, actually. Getting more shield would be kind of helpful. I may join you in that Coda Lich hunt, by the way, Imp. So, because I have one that I need to exterminate. And you can actually have multiple show up in the same mission, too. Because that happened when Hana was helping me. Ooh, get fucked. Yeah, nice shockwave there, schmuck. Oh, neither of you guys like lightning. Well, I got something for you. Where's the secondary for this? Oh, that was one of my favorite ones, that rapid fire fireball. Those rapid fireballs. Rapid would appreciate that. Nice magical staff. Oh yeah, this one, the Divine Wrath. I think it's called Divine Judgment. What's this one called again? Hang on. Let me check my character sheet. Divine Wrath. Yeah, it's a lightning staff rapid. Ross says moo. And then Imp says the mixtape. Yeah, let me know and we can duo the Railjack mission. Yeah, you can actually duo any Coda Lich mission too, not just the Railjack one. But yeah, doing the Coda Lich fight with 2 people is always preferable. And apparently you get better rewards now because they made it like actually worth taking a second person with you. Ooh, Hellish Ember. Let me level that up. But yeah, moo to you, Ra, and everyone else. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the Zigg 2 Friday. Doing some FPS. You know what I haven't played in a while? Mega Man. Maybe we'll have to bring back a Mega Man Monday at some point. Basic attacks deal plus 10% damage. Rapid says, yeah, I just heard that before the electric staff. Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew as soon as I mentioned the rapid fireballs, Rapid wouldn't know what I'm talking about. I know the things. Ooh, more spell mana. I'll take it. Oh! Don't shoot me in the butt! Okay, we go on this way. Alright, and let's go do the boss. Alright, it's this boss. Need to be careful. Especially that beam. Oh, okay, she's got protection now. And of course they're immune to... There's one down. Would you move out of my way, sir? Thank you. Thankfully, bosses can get status effects like burn. Yeah, just keep summoning stuff. Booch! It's my arena now. I'm the captain now. Go, and we give all those things the suck. Give me the improved fire rate from Siphon. And never mind, that was the end of the quest anyway. Well... That took a little while. Jeez. Alright, what do we get for our troubles? The Windleaf. I think if I recall, the Windleaf is actually a good staff. Hey, thank you, Ra. Thank you for the bits. Azyro Shield? The description, quick reflexes. That's not a bad perk. Alright, Wand. Maximum mana for all categories. Yeah, that's one that you want to put a bunch of points into. In fact, I kind of want to get all of these, like, starting categories to 3.
Today is fine day.
Exactly.
California.
That's right, Ra. Huh? Shoot! Pew, pew, pew. We are. We're just shooting with magic. Like nerds. Okay, let's do the story mission next. Because this one's short for a wand. And that one's for alchemy, but we can get those later. Oh geez, there's more of them too. Alchemy, you know, it's tempting, but I don't want to put this off. So let's get it done. I won't even look at what they're giving me. I'll just take it.
Our divination spells have located Jacob, an exiled cultist of the Dark Sect. He's promised to help us if we finish off the sect that humiliated him. He can't be trusted, but is worth the risk.
All right, let's get him. Can't remember if I...
It's melting!
My precious power gone forever. It's a beautiful noise. It's a beautiful noise. I hope it's not her mating call. But it is a beautiful sound, is it not? It's like poetry for the ears. Oh, my throat. Precious Powering is gonna be the new Cat Boys. And again, we're in the Egyptian levels. Okay, what's our spell? I'll take Ice. That's not bad. And we have Push, too, which is actually a really good character ability. Especially since her ability actually does damage. Rapid says, hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? I can't even do that noise Jim Carrey did. Ross says, I'm free Saturday or Sunday. Ooh, what's you free for? What's you got going on, Ra, huh? Ooh, this guy's prone to freeze. Nice. I did my mowing today. Oh, gotcha. Got to weed the garden tomorrow. Oh, yeah, you were looking forward to doing your gardening, weren't you? Wand fire rates. You know, I think I'd rather have the shields for this character next time I open a treasure chest. Because this is probably going to be a 4-floor dungeon, maybe. Let's go this way. This way. Alright. Boss key found. This game also has absolutely no secret doors, which the first game kinda did, but they weren't like useful secrets. It was more just like teasers about their other games, which is kind of cool. It's an interesting. I haven't heard that one in a while. Rapid says, every time I see that hilarious Power Ring clip, I think of that scene from Dumb and Dumber. It does kind of sound like Jim Carrey's noise, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, this staff. I think it's Greenleaf. This thing is good. That's actually a really good wand. Bruh, I would actually, like, use this wand as, like, a solo weapon. This thing's strong. Strong. No, 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 no. Fuck. Why did I do that? That may have just, like, completely sabotaged this run. I took so much damage from that dumb shit. I want to open that chest so bad now, but I can't. Oh, boy. Okay. That level up could not have come at a better time. Rapid says, I bet someone already made that mashup. Maybe. Oh, like it's Jim Carrey doing the, hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Then it just cuts to that. Nice. Ooh, this one's good. Always prepared. Anytime you see a green perk, it's typically better than your generic picks. I've told Imp that before when he was learning this game. He was just a junior spellcaster. And now I find out he's like finished the game already and I'm still working on it. I need to redeem myself. Carrots, get back. There we go. Or vice versa. Yeah, it could work either way, honestly. Could totally work either way, Rapid. Alright, it's boss time. Not really a fan of my health right now. Hang on, what's my amulet? Just a second. Oh, it's haste. Okay. Actually, that's kind of good for this guy. Oh, I was gonna say kill him before his ability kicks off.
You've got to give the kids exactly what they ask for.
That's true, you do. Thank you, Frankie. Fox Hunter says, would you agree that Bruce Lee was a fast person? I would agree with that. I have a feeling a joke's coming, but I agree with that. Rapid says, I remember when retro games based on cartoon shows were quite difficult and probably due to the rental trend. Yeah, they were also kind of terrible too. Like some of those Ren and Stimpy games were really bad. And those weren't the only ones too. The Beavis and Butthead game was awful too. Fox Hunter said, did you know he had a brother who was faster? His name was Suddenly? Oh my god. Hang on a second. Thank you, Fox Hunter. I did not know that. Thank you. That was a good one. Okay. All mana pools. Each crystal gives you 0.5 barrier or increased damage dealt by 30% when you're below 35% health. Yes. Definitely want that. And give me the faster fire rate for the beginning of the fight, because sometimes you can finish a fight quick. Oh my goodness, Fox Hunter, there's a part 2. But neither had to worry about the other brother eventually. Oh. Oh, so dumb. I love it. Thank you. Good lord.
Alman Rara says, what's the best way to save your dad jokes? In a database.
In a database. Oh. There we go. It's become like amateur joke hour here on the stream once again. Oh, the Atlantean Spear. I'll take that. This makes me think of a weapon from a Medieval. I need to get the DLC for a Medieval, by the way. That was a really good game. Speaking of, like, FPS fantasy games, that's another great one. Okay, is there a... Okay. I was looking around for one of those, key fragments. And there was none. Rapid says, and remember folks, you've got to give the kids exactly what they asked for. They don't need what they asked for. No one needs a full tray of peas, Rapid. Ross says, I just hope you like the games I've gifted you. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. They were on my wish list for a reason. I do want to get that one that, as I was saying, CDI was playing. I think it's called Utopia Must Fall or something. It's very minimal. It looks like an old Atari game. In fact, I think he was playing that on one of the streams when I raided him. And I think, Ra, you were even saying, like, I want to get this game. Like, it looked really interesting to you, too. Push. Push it. You ain't immune to this. What's my secondary? Oh. My secondary kind of exists. I love trying to bait them guys into doing the shockwave, because, like, you could just quickly backdash and get away. Rapid says, don't mind me, that Devlin episode from Harvey Birdman made me laugh so hard. Nice. That was a good show, by the way. Imp says, got room for one in a moment? Of course. Just let me know when you're ready, Imp, and I'll whitelist you. In fact, here, let me just do this now. Oh god. Oh god, this is like so. Hang on, I know how to do this. Doing this with my chat window on screen is like not the easiest thing. Noms on Imp's pink diamond. Oh no. Ross says, I like oddball games. I do too. But I've been in a mood to want to play like those like single screen arcade games again. All right, hang on 1 second, chat. I'm just gonna do this through my server settings because it's just gonna be easier that way. Here we go. God. I screwed up. Here. Can I just add someone? Where? Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, doing it that way is like just as annoying. Okay, Imp, I did whitelist you for stream guests, so when you're ready, it's crunchy. It is. Rapid says the original scene in question, and remember, kids, always wear your helmet. They don't need no helmet. Gotcha. That's a bit out of context, Rapid, but thank you anyway. Imp says, in just a moment, need a fresh drink. I know. My streams drive you to alcohol. You're like, oh, I'm not getting on here with that asshole without a drink.
Normal men.
Exactly. What do you
What
mean?
do you mean normal men?
Just
innocent
men. I haven't heard that in such a long time. Thank you, Ra. Thank you, Ra, for playing that one. Given the oldies but goldies like a new life. Who hides a boss key right next to a boss door?
You've got to give the kids exactly what they ask for.
I am trying, Frankie, please. Oh, thankfully this spell is really good, or this wand is really nice. Oh, you guys don't like ice? Really? Here. Chill out. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Stay cool. I'll stop now. Maybe. Oh, right. I had this Atlantean spear and I didn't even use it. I stole it from Aquaman. He won't miss it. Nobody cares about Aquaman. Rapid says, I always laugh when the seemingly nonsensical funny jokes suddenly make a whole lot of sense towards the third act. I like it when they come back around, when they come full circle and you're like, oh, that's really funny. Very clever. Okay. Is Imp in the chat yet? Let me see. Is our boyo in there yet? He is not. Okay, let's use her stuff. Oh, I hears it. That faster fire rate for like the first 30 seconds of a fight isn't going to be as great at a boss, but then again, maybe it will. Okay. Ooh, yes! 3 seconds of improved fire rate for using a dash? Absolutely. And there's our last key. Oh, get back! Ugh. Okay, that was some kind of thing. Some kind of magic. Okay. Let's go open our treasure chamber and take our spoils, which hopefully have not spoiled. Rapid says, I love those types of jokes. I kind of appreciate all sorts of humor, especially the very highbrow humor. I like that. You know, I'm actually going to improve my wand. Some people may think that's a waste of an anvil, but the Windleaf is kind of good. Windleaf is kind of really good. Okay, I still do not see Imp in chat. You know what I can do? Hang on. Here, I'll just do this. There we go. I will just wait in stream guests. So when Imp shows up, he'll show up, right? There we go. And who is our special guest for this evening? He-Man! Hello, He-Man. Where's your Sword of Eternia now, He-Man? Why are you using a spell like a nerd? There you are, Skeletor. Oh no! Oh, please stop using your ability. With push. Oh, pushed him to the limit. Nice. Yes, I would like that. I don't think I've ever killed a boss with push before. Nice. There's a first for everything. Ross says, I use the ability raid Seth's fridge for conch soda. Oh no, not my conch. You just reminded me to hydrate. Thank you, Ra. Imp says, not the conch. I'm on my way with more. Hey!
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, Imp? Hello, hello.
It's a good one.
As you can see, we're playing our favorite Zigg 2. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing just fine now. I'm feeling much better than I did before, so...
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
I mean, after, walking it, I always say when it rains, it pours, but I don't always mean literally, and especially not from the lighting fixtures.
Yeah, especially not from inside of a kitchen. Oh, boy. Imp had an interesting day at work, chat.
Yeah. I know Fridays always rain on my parade, but still. I'm full of the night, chat. Yeah. No, so the AC unit we have in the attic above the kitchen overflowed because the drainage line was blocked. So that's what happened.
Oh, that's good.
And they found this last night. They noticed it about 10:45, 11 o'clock after the kitchen had already fucked off to home. So everyone was already tired and just on their way home. And it was one of the closing managers and the jankiest nonsense. It was like... It was just nonsense. And then on top of that, they, the ticket printer decided it didn't. Because we were having issues where it was like chewing up tickets. One of the three of them was, so they decided they wanted to replace it. And of course, it's not one of those systems where you can just, casually say, "Oh well, I'm just gonna take this one, unplug it, plug a new one in, and call it good." No, no, this is one of those where it's got like a unique IP address and shit, so then you turn around and you're like,
oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, so they installed the new one, and the IT guy was gonna remote in and fix it. Yeah, of course it just didn't work. So then we spent a bunch of time trying to fix it, trying to deal with it, and nobody knows how to write handwritten tickets, even though we told them 8 million times.
Of course not. That would make the workflow much too moist and delicious. We can't have that.
Like good like good cupcakes and cookies.
Exactly. What'd you say there? Imp is just a little guy. He is. Look at him there. He's just a little guy. It's
I
because
even put on my tie.
Oh, look at you all dressed up. Increase your movement speed. You know, I actually want Berserker because there's been plenty of times where I've been fighting a boss at incredibly low health, and I like pulling clutch victories in this. So
They're so fun.
Berserker is always a preferred perk to take.
Also, hey, thanks for all the game time on Warframe tonight.
No problem.
Yeah, I think I forgot to tell you though, by the way, like last night, like last thing I did before I had logged out and started getting ready for bed, I was like, you know what, I might as well do a Void Flood because I need them for Nightwave, and I just finished that train of nonsense today. I still have to kill some Void Angels, but whatever, I don't really care if I don't get it. And it happened to be an Omnia Fissure at the same time.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
And yeah, the streamer luck, even though I wasn't streaming, came in, and it was a Grendel Prime blueprint.
Nice. That's not what I was expecting, though. I thought you were going to say it was the Cedo Prime, but I don't think you have the relic for the receiver.
I don't even have it.
You know what, though? The Cedo is great, but I actually think some of the other weapons that I've been using, and honestly, you have the Torrid, so you may not even need the Cedo as much, but I don't want you to give up on it. I just think, I think, like, compared to some of the stuff you've been getting, you might get it and be like, this is actually kind of underwhelming compared to what you have now.
Yeah, but I mean, I do have quite a few. I am starting to get the collection of decent weapons, and options are always fun, especially now that I've got that prime shotgun damage one. That'll be fun to explore.
Yeah, and that's the thing about that game too, is like there are so many weapons and mods and like possibilities to build yourself up really strong that like you're never really like locked into only using this gun because it's the meta gun, or like a specific mod or two or anything. Like Hana showed us, like, coming up with good builds like without even the use of ribbons, just as an example. But you can use them if you want to. There's nothing stopping you.
And I might not like unless, because I know the nature of like that kind of like gotcha re-rolling kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
Everything re-rolls. If you had one, if you had the ability to save one stat, it would be so much better. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What do we got? Mana Steel, mana from experience crystals. That's actually not bad, but it's not useful at bosses. Arcane Summoning, get a new level 2 amulet. Hang on, what is my current level 2 amulet? Well, this one's only a level 1, and it's just a falcon wing, so I might take that. And
wait, what's your option?
A new level 4
just a brand new level 2?
Yeah, it's just a new level 3 amulet, and this one is a new level 4 staff. And I did not want to hit reroll.
Oops.
I was apparently too close to that. And I really don't want any of this stuff now. Well, my clumsiness has decided for me that I don't need any of this stuff.
Moving on.
Right, well, we'll just pretend like none of that ever existed. And once again, the boss key is like... Oh, never mind. I thought it was like in the same room as like the boss door. These level designers, or these dungeon designers, just aren't trying anymore. Let's get rid of that elite first.
I almost would look at that like a pity move. Like, you know what? This is fine. They get one this time.
Maybe the boss just is really lonely, so they just hid their key like right outside.
That's my excuse when people are asking me, like, why I like it when they come and communicate various things to me. I'm like, I'm lonely. I need the company. Just to me, say hi. I can ask you how your family's been.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like I just want the verbal communication. It's just like because the more that I get them to communicate the stuff, the better off everyone is. And, you know, it puts me on more friendly terms with them. I get to know their styles better, what they like, how they work. Like, we got one guy, he communicates with me a lot, and I've learned a lot. Like, he loves to sell the nachos and loves to sell the features.
Mm-hmm.
And we had another guy, he doesn't communicate as much, but he loves to sell mods on certain things. And it's not a bad thing, like, especially if it's an upsell. It's good stuff. But getting to know that stuff, so I like, okay, so I got a guy, this guy's on, so he's likely to sell a lot of these features and a lot of these appetizers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he likes money, and he likes to upsell people, so he's quite the salesman.
Uh-huh.
It's just good to know, so that I can, like, so I can kind of prepare myself, like, because the more that I can prepare for it, the easier it is. So why not? Make my day a little easier.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so this is a bit unrelated, but I'll get the related thing out of the way first. And by the way, I'm like you on that too, where I try to communicate and such, more so than when I used to work in restaurants. But like especially now, and that's kind of like why I always say, you can call me DJ or Seth or whatever, as long as you call me, okay? As long as you call your boy. But you know, I feel the same way.
Call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner.
Exactly. This guy gets it. But the thing I was going to say, this is unrelated. I might have a game to recommend to you that me and the boys did sort of like an offline thing that we're putting together. And I think you might like it. And it's basically like Ziggurat 2, but it's like sci-fi like shooter. Like it's a sci-fi FPS. It's a roguelike. And it's co-op. So if you can imagine something like Zigg 2, where you don't so much level up, but you get perks the same way. Like you'll get them after you'll go room to room. The rooms are almost like a puzzle, because when you enter the room, you start in stealth mode, and you never leave stealth mode until you fire your first shot. So you can basically kind of get like a feel for the room and decide where you want to start, killing from.
Mm-hmm.
The dungeons are very linear. They're just like one room to the next, to the next, to the next. Not like this where there's like a maze. But you still kind of gain power much in the same way. Like each time you finish a room, you'll get a new perk or a weapon or things like that. Some enemies will drop weapons off of the ground, and it's kind of Borderlands-y, where there's like rarities and weapons have like passives and shit like that. It's really fun, especially since it's co-op. I'm kind of likening it to Zigg 2, if Zigg 2 were co-op. And I was like, I think Imp might actually like this game. I don't want to spoil the game on stream, because as I said, we're kind of putting something together. But I'll send you a link to it, and you can decide if you want to play it. And if we actually play it on stream, I'm sure the boys would love to have you on, because it would be your kind of game. If you like this kind of thing, like if you like the whole roguelike FPS thing, I think you'd actually really like it. And I remember even commenting to the boys when I was playing it with them, I was like, Imp would probably really like this.
And that reminds me of, what's the name of it? And Heretic. It's Unloved was another one very similar to that too.
Yeah, and in fact, I even like compared it to Unloved, because I played that with you and Heretic as well. It's a lot like Unloved, but there are some things that are different. Like some of the gameplay loop is a little bit different from Unloved, but it's much the same. It's kind of a bit more like this than like Unloved. Like you don't have to run to an exit. You just go from room to room and level up and get better weapons. And then sometimes you fight a boss at the end of the mission, sometimes not. But there's a lot of meta progression in it. So if you like that kind of thing, if you like funny numbers going up, and there's
I like funny numbers. You know full well I like funny numbers going. Come on, man.
That's true. And I'm actually kind of surprised at the amount of strategy there was in the game too, because when I first played it, I was like, oh, this is just going to be like a really kind of simple, like Twitch shooter kind of thing, like a Serious Sam or something, because I thought the rooms you fought in were kind of like arena shooters, but it's not like that at all. So I was kind of surprised. I like keep playing it offline now too, and I'm up to like the second like act of the game, and it's got an interesting story too. It's the way it presents stuff. It's almost like System Shock too.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let me get rid of these fucking things.
You have more floors after this?
I think so, because this is a story level.
Yeah. Story levels tend to be pretty big.
There we go.
Probably just delete her.
Oh yeah. I have a feeling like I might be a little bit over-prepared for this because that boss didn't take nearly as much punishment as some of the side missions, excuse me, that I was doing. So I probably should have like done that this story quest earlier. It is what it is. So Ra says that you finished this game already. Is that true?
Yeah, no.
You have not?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
I've not finished this game.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, okay. You had me going. Damn it. Freezing Hail level 1 or Spectral Boat level 5. You know, oh, I have 2 ice weapons. Here. There, now I have a thunder weapon, an ice weapon, and a curse weapon.
Nice. That's the way to fly.
Yeah, you always want to diversify your element pool because you never want to be stuck with too much of the same element. Bad things tend to happen. Oh, I hear it. Oh, God, they all spawn behind me. Oh, this part is populated by Cold Steel the Hedgehog. Get back! They all told me nothing personnel. Original the character.
Original character, do not steal.
Oh, I remember the Flash video for that too.
Oh my god. Good old times. Bunch of experience there.
And suddenly, I'm really glad I took Spectral because it has that kind of lazy homing ability.
I'm going to go briefly on break here
boys.
to get up and get a proper drink because, oh boy, these cat boys
timing.
they're doing a number on my throat. They're doing a number
My throat!
on my throat.
No! It's Insidious! Oh no! It's one of the boys. How's it going, Bliss? How you doing?
Look at him.
He's pissed.
Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
My favorite.
Look how fast he's
He's
going.
going.
Oh, no.
How you doing, Insidious? How's your weekend going? I hope it's going good. We'll be, speaking of Insidious and weekends, we'll be playing with the boys tomorrow and Sunday. I don't know if Imp will be there too. I guess it depends on what we're playing and, you know, when. I'm not even sure what we're playing tomorrow, actually.
Wait, what are you? Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you playing?
I don't even know yet.
Happening?
I think we
I don't
haven't
know
decided
where
yet.
I am.
I don't know. Whose pants are these? Ross says, I'll be there Saturday to watch. Much appreciated, Ross. Insidious says, heck of a start to the weekend, but it is going well. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it's going well. Alrighty. I am, let's take one more point in Berserker. Oh yeah, there was a key in this part, so I want me to go look. Yeah, so I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow, Insidious. So if we decided on something, do remind me, and maybe we can, you know, kind of shill that to chat while you're here. Ooh. I think I just pushed through those monsters like Black Friday at Walmart. Ugh.
I don't remember the last time I heard about one of those stories. It's been so long.
They still happen.
Definitely
too.
sometime. I'm sure they still happen, but I have not heard anything about that for the longest time, right?
That's probably a good thing, because, yeah, I remember, like, there was, like, one particular Black Friday where it was, like, I think there was, like, a death at, like, 4 stores, like, on this, you know, like, the same day. I can't remember what year it was, but there was, like, one year where it was, like, really bad. Insidious says, I don't think we've picked anything yet. Oh, alright. We'll have to figure something out, then. Ra says, one day I'll be on a boys stream. I think we were gonna have you on, Ra. I can't remember, but like I think we've like talked about that. I think there was even like a Hellcard stream. There was actually a couple of different Hellcard streams where we were gonna have you on and you just weren't feeling it those days. But maybe, you know, you're always welcome to ask, depending on what we're streaming. I beat Bliss on gifting Seth a game on stream. I know, but I think in terms of quantity, Bliss might have everyone beat on that one, because holy hell. Oh no, they're the spicy carrots! Oh. They're the curry carrots. Okay. Get out! No, that's just
gotta eat your curry carrots and peppers.
Yeah, it's because I better eat them before they eat me. Fuck off! Ah! Ooh, okay, that perk that gives you fire rate for 3 seconds after dashing, fantabulous. Because sometimes that's all you need is just to kill a little bit faster. Oh, he beat everyone to that part. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Rob. After using shove speed for 12 seconds, dash cooldown. Oh, you know, there's some synergy there. Faster dash speed means more fire rate more often. Oh god,
yeah, and it's just one of the best perks. I always take that like on, not green. I always take that like on reaction unless it's something I'm very specifically looking for.
Okay, it's not green, purple. Oh. This is one of my least favorite puzzle rooms. Okay, so it's blue wherever the fuck blue is. I really hate how some things will like input lead and like they'll catch you turning a corner and just shoot ahead of time. You notice that too? Because I've noticed that shit.
It's mean for sure.
Yeah.
This game is definitely does not play around.
It is a little bit unkind. Okay, so it's blue, blank, blank, blank. Blue. Okay. At least this is the less annoying room type for this puzzle. Alright. Bro, you gotta go. Get out of here. I don't need that guy, like, harassing me. Okay, blue, purple? Yes. Okay, 50-50. I'm going blue, purple, green. That's my guess. I think it's blue, purple, green. Please be blue, purple, green. Yeah! Okay. Go.
Nice job.
Thank you. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, Insidious, I'm not sure if you heard, but I was just hyping up one of the games that we tested out. Maybe we should grind some EDF or Sunderfolk. Both are good choices. I would be down to either one of those. I was hyping up one of the games that we kind of demoed offline to Imp, because I think it'd be right up his alley, and I was telling him it's basically like a multiplayer version of this, of Zigg 2. And Imp sounds interested, so maybe at some point we could play that with him.
Take a look.
Okay. Get fucked. Guy spawned literally on top of me. And he did not have consent. I'm not even sure what the alt fire's got going for it on the Leaf Wind, but I think it's just more damage, I think. We need to get those videos out so we can play more? Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'd probably be down for EDF or Thunderbolt for sure. Ah, my ass! Oh god, my health!
My ass!
My ass! Oh, my health. Oh no. This is a story mission too, so if I fail this, I'm gonna like have to basically be forced to retry it until I do it. My spaghetti was getting touched. Thank you. Okay.
Touched enough.
Now I am the spaghetti toucher. Okay. We went from famine to feast there with health. Improve a perk by 2 levels. Coupe de Gracie. 5 minute of every pool when defeating an enemy with your wand. That one I actually may take because my wand is good, but you know what? I'm gonna pump Berserker up again because if my health gets low, that just means more damage for me. Rapid says, oh god, oh man, oh god. I need to add that, Rapid. I need to add that. I need to add, oh god, oh man, oh god. I know it's like a really...
Wait.
I had that one on for a while, but it wasn't, the chat could never redeem it. It was just on my own soundboard. Because I know how chat is. But maybe we'll have to add it. Okay, I just want the carrots out of here. Please stop spawning carrots!
You don't want to eat your vegetables?
No! Not when they have teeth! These vegetables eat better than I do! Ugh. Dragons on the menu, clearly. Ugh. Okay. Rapid says the only unintentionally funny scene. Yeah, that movie's terrible otherwise. And Ross says, you have the best well-behaved chat. I mean, you know, all things considered, I know there are way more unruly chats than mine. So that's actually kind of true. It's actually kind of true, Rot. I do have the best chat though, okay? For real. Oh, hang on. This is why I always ban the dolphin porn that talks about best viewers. I already have the best viewers. You know, I'm gonna pump up my Windleaf again. Because this thing actually does kick ass. Kicks a lot of ass. Doesn't take many names though, it just kicks a lot of ass.
You don't need to,
Ooh, it's an oath.
You don't need to take a lot of names.
That's true. You know...
I have not yet, actually, Insidious. That one... I gotta talk with my roommate. He's the one with the Prime account.
Oh yeah, the cacao. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Me and the wife have really been enjoying that, by the way. Thank you again, Bliss. It was really yummy.
Sounds amazing. I'm just gonna like give him a 20 to order it. Cause he'll totally use his Prime account for that. I don't pay Amazon for anything.
I mean, Amazon pays me once a month. That's only because it's Twitch, so. Oh no, the floor! Rah! The floor! It's wet floors! Ah! It's wet floors! I forgot this was in the game! No! No, wet floors! Oh, please. I know it's like the floor is ice. And of course there's a shit ton of enemies. You know, this game would actually benefit from Twitch integration, not gonna lie.
It probably would.
I just yeeted him clear off the level. There we go. Okay, there's my normal inertia. Ross says, is cacao good? Yes. Ra, it kind of tastes like, so you brew it like coffee, and it kind of tastes a little bit like coffee and a little bit like a hot cocoa. It's really good, and the wife and I even tried it with like coffee creamer, and it is absolutely delicious. It just tastes like a hot chocolate if you do it like that, but it's more rich than a hot cocoa. Like, it's not as sweet, and it kind of tastes more, I guess, more sophisticated. I feel really rich drinking it, which is great because I'm poor as a motherfucker. Oh, he's just a little guy. I know this is going to give me 2 fire weapons, but I just don't care. Alright, who's our buddy? Oh, this boss isn't too bad, as long as I'm careful. I don't think anyone told this boss I can, like, basically, like, get faster rapid fire whenever I want it.
Get him.
I'm getting him. There we go. So loud. So angry. So dead. Oh, I needed that health. You've made a firm believer out of shields in me, by the way, when you talked about how good shields are. Because I didn't really take the perk for those that much before, and now I'm like, you know, having guaranteed shields entering every encounter is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, the recharging barrier.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer, like, the more that you have, the better it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you have a small amount, you take a little bit of damage. You might get a little chip damage here and there. If you have a lot,
Cutscene.
then that chip damage gets
For a worshipper of the dark
really,
gods, Jacob
like
is a man
really,
with a
really
great
small.
sense of honor.
Oh, this guy's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jacob,
A
he's a
deal
good
is a
character.
deal. I'll help you in
You
your
sold me on
quest,
him.
But when this is over, we'll be enemies again. For now, his skills and dark knowledge will prove useful.
I think he was in the first game too. Can't remember. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy was in the first game. If I remember correct, isn't his perk just making your attack stronger for a limited time? I think it like costs you life or something like that.
Yeah, he gains a power buff of some variety and then costs a little bit of health.
Okay.
I don't know what it was in the original game though.
Okay, I had a lot of perk points to use, so we'll just use them. And since I got him next, they'll probably have me play as him. A wand, alchemy, and an amulet. But that quest is really long. Or a spell for one. Yeah, I think we'll do the Hellish Mine for sure. Let's do this. Yeah, so you spend 5% of your health to get higher damage and fire rate at no mana usage. Oh, that's what makes him so good. Yeah, this guy's great. This wand. This one's good, but for some reason, the fact that it's like curse damage always ends up screwing me over. Atlantean Spear's not bad. And the Asiro's Shield. Shield in front of you that protects against 100 points of damage and lasts for 10 seconds. As long as the shield stays in front of me, then it's basically like Volt. I could dig it.
I'd try it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hang on. I just saw a likely ban evader in chat. I don't even know if it showed up in chat, but I found a...
No, did not.
Oh, okay.
Fuzzy Wuzzy. Well. Looks like someone couldn't handle the sass and got timed out. Guess they'll have to take a time out from being a complete so-and-so. Wings.
A complete so-and-so! Uh-oh. Even Fuzzy wants to say some choice words. She's gonna restrain herself, though. Alright, let's play this game's version of Mr. Burns.
Excellent.
Excellent, Smithers. I do like how every time you get to a new chapter, you'll get like a new biome. Kind of adds to the variety. Rapid says, whoever it was, I didn't see anything. Yeah, because they were a likely ban evader, so Twitch is like, nah, you can't see it. Stop sending bots to Timeout Town. That's the best place for them, Raw. Oh, that's some good lava there. I know someone's gonna ask me to hug that lava.
You don't want to swim in the lava?
No. The floor was...
Just put it on immortal mode, just like in Minecraft.
Generate 30 health for 60 seconds at the beginning of a combat. You know, that is probably the best perk to have for this character. That is probably the very best perk to have for this character. Because I could just immediately pop his perk at the start of a fight and just regain the health. In fact... let's try the shield. Oh, it's stationary. Oh, that's lame.
It's still situationally really good.
Yeah, if you planned on, like, hiding out, it could be amazing. Especially with these guys, because they don't really, like, move that much. Oh, these guys have a ton of health, though. Oh, hell. You know, I'm gonna use my perk again. Oh, that's right, the secondary's terrible for this one. Unless you're real close. Kissably close, one might say. Sadly, they don't have Valkyrie lips. I'm disappointed. That was a 2 out of 10 kiss. Rapid says... I'm sorry, Ra says, in Russia, love hugs you. That's true. And Rapid says, that's a glass full of harm. They're doing the harmless. Yeah. I always wanted to say that word. I always wanted to say that wordplay. Well, there you go. Now you got your chance. Was it worth it? It probably was worth it, actually. Oh, my health is going back up. Nice. Oh, these guys don't like curse. Perfect. Suck it. Okay. Let's burn some health. Would it be mean of me to call those Fako demons?
No. I think they deserve it.
Okay. Ooh, give me that alchemy
Especially
weapon.
with Doom back in vogue again.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, with Doom the Dark Ages. I'm just playing Heretic the Dark Ages tonight. That was my dumb joke for my stream name. I almost wanted to be more cheeky and said, like, you know, your copy of Doom the Dark Ages looks weird. But I didn't want people to think I was actually playing it, because then they'd be pissed. And I wasn't ready for the backlash. Oh, this guy teleports, I think. Yeah, he teleports. Oh, good. Slime's my favorite. Okay. More damage, but more experience. Yes. Give unto me the incoming damage.
We do know he likes to play risky, chat.
I do. Risky and rough. Makes me think of a song that I like called Treat Me Mean, I Need the Respect. I even get a new boss type. These guys. These guys I think are fun if I remember. Oh, this guy runs at you, that's right. Of course, my other weapon is the thing that they're immune to. Well, I shouldn't say immune, I should say resistant to.
Yeah, it definitely adds a very interesting layer of strategy to the game. It really makes it important to have as much variety as you can muster.
Yeah, and I mean, you only get 4 weapons, so you can't exactly pack for everything. Okay, the secondary for this is actually kind of good. Especially when you're dealing with a boss that can't stop summoning backup dancers. There we go. Ended this man's whole career. Okay, performing a dash, you get 50 fire rate. Ooh. Pickup range is nice. These are honestly all good. Friendly fire immunity is probably good for explosive weapons, but I think
With
I would
also the armor for elemental damage.
Yeah, you know, I should pay attention to those perks at the bottom, and I never do. I honestly should.
Especially if it's a really tight, choice.
I mean, this game has very few bad perks, and even the ones that are bad, I wouldn't say they're bad. They're just almost like situational. So sometimes, like like you're saying, you could get like basically like 3 really good perks, and then you just have to pick which one is honestly the best of the 3. This spell, actually, I think, if I recall, the spell homes, but it's slow. Oh, it does have homing. And it is slow. It's fire, too. So, of course, they give it to me in a room where we're going to be fighting predominantly fire monsters.
At least you do have an ice weapon.
It's true. Oh, the carrots, though. Ah! Go away, you fucking things. Ah, there's some barrier. Okay. Okay. That was not a great layout for carrots. Rapid says, like the Dark Ages are rather the Dark Ages? What are you referencing now, Rapid? I don't know. I always have to ask what's Rapid quoting when you leave a message after the beep.
Sorry, I deserve it. Stop.
Come on, I got okay. The curse just happened, by the way. I got stuck in a doorway. Remember how I always talk about getting stuck on level geometry?
Curse you, level geometry.
Oh good, these are just the regular carrots. And of course the carrots are strong to curse. Here we go. Okay. The Doom game? Which Doom game? I only know of like the old school Doom games, so. Champion enemies have less health. That's less useful. This one actually I might consider to be a less useful skill, even though it's a green one. Less mana usage for all weapon categories except wands. Abso-freaking-lutely. The new one that just came out. Yeah, I haven't even seen like much of the game, Rapid, so I don't know any quotes from it at all. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know what game that is. Which Doom game is that? The last one I played was 2016.
Doom 2016 was a lot of fun. I thought Eternal was alright, but too much focus on the story and the cinematics. Like, I just want to rip and tear until it is done. Stop wasting my time.
I don't know why so many of the later Doom games are really heavily based on story, and I almost think it's like an I just got stuck on a fucking door frame again. I think it's like an overcorrection on id's part because of how people were like, oh, the old Doom games had no story. And it's like, but they didn't need story. Doom doesn't need story. You're just a dude killing demons. I don't need a story. Just give me guns.
Exactly.
Defeating an enemy, a Wrecking Ball might be good. Actually, this guy Wrecking Ball would be really good. I probably should have taken the extra perk, though. Like, where you get one extra choice. Because that's always... sometimes the power of choice is more useful. Oh, this... Okay. Holy shit! I have all.
Fancy key.
I have all 3 of the bonus key already too. Nice. That saves me the trouble. Ross says, "Lick the lava." You know, I have enough health. Ah! My tongue was too spicy. There, the kids have been given what they asked for. Now who will pay my hospital bills? And I don't mean my bill to go to the hospital, I mean my bill to destroy it.
That's right.
Imp will? Ross kind of putting you on the spot there.
I'll get working on it. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Stone skin? Yeah, I'll take that. Just straight up armor, no frills. No problem there. Okay, one more room this way. Let's see what this is. Oh god, these guys. Oh, these guys are actually weak to curse. But for some reason, they're not weak to, like, my starting weapon. Which also inflicts curse. Go figure. It always surprises me which enemies are weak to curse, because it seems like almost nothing is, and then when I go and actually try it, it's like, oh wait, these guys are actually weak to this. Who would have thunk it? Rapid says, before I have to head off for tonight, if most dislike streaming apps for removing shows, why do shows later end up with shoddy physical media releases? I would blame that one on whichever companies own those TV shows, Rapid, because it's their choice on where to distribute them. So yeah, exactly. My sentiment's exactly though. Ross says, "Good news, everyone! My back is not hurting today." Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it, Ra.
It's a great start, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes, you know, just not being in pain is like the best thing that could happen to you that day. Hang on, what's my oh, it was this thing. You know, this actually might be useful at this boss. Oh god, it's the sword guy. Oh no. You know, this might work. Okay, I know this isn't going to do as much to these stone things, but it's homing. Okay, I think my fire rate, like, added on top of itself. So I got the fire rate buff from dashing, along with the fire rate buff from using my dude's skill. Because that fire just... That was like a fire hose. Holy shit. Rapid says, thanks for your response. Anyway, have a good night, y'all. Have a good night, Rapid. Thanks for tuning in with us, and I hope you have a great weekend, by the way. Thank you. You know what? Give me that experience. I want some more, and I can't... Never mind, I'm done with the level. Damn it.
Nice job.
Thank you.
I want more! No.
Have you ever done that too? You like beat a boss, you pick your perk, and then you stand in the circle and it says complete quest, and you're like, oh damn it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, now I need this and this. Oh, we're... Alright, cool.
Chill splinters. It happens to me more times in this game than I would care to admit to. Okay, one more to unlock the next tier. Give me health. 3 more skills. Oops. And I'm out of points. Let's see what we got. 2 staffs? Okay, we might have to go for this one even though it's a really long quest because it's 2 staffs. It's 2 staffs.
Gee, Seth, why does your mom let you have 2 staffs?
I get to use Chill Splinter. Oh, good. So they're sending me in with 2 cold weapons. You know, I might actually take a different wand because I would rather have Windleaf. I usually take the like the ones they give you the bonus for, but not always. I actually like this character. She's very good. In fact, very good. In fact, I have a hard time deciding if there's even a bad character in this game. Imp, is there like a character in this that you don't like playing?
Honestly, not really. I can't say there is a character I actively dislike, but because I'll play if it comes on rotation, I'll play it. Mm-hmm. But like, because I like it really it comes down to like what's the play style or what's the overarching thing. Like I really like Lindor's style, mm-hmm. and you have to go hard and fast because otherwise you just drain out your mana.
Oh, that guy, yeah. I think that actually might be a character I'm not the best at, because sometimes I tend to stall fights out, depending on, like, and sometimes, like, unintentionally, too, like, I'll fight those, like, golem things that just have a shit ton of health, so I'm not trying to stall them out, but I stall them anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do like that guy, because if you take too long, well, you have no mana. I can't remember what his, like, thing was, though. Wasn't he, like, really good at defense? So it's like, he's good at stalling, but the game doesn't want you to stall?
Because his ability is, you basically put up a mana shield, where all damage taken goes to your mana, and you're completely invincible. But, so, like, he's incredibly defensive, but I think that's honestly just means just go as aggressive as possible all mm-hmm. up, because you just don't take damage.
Yeah, I think when I first got him, I like tried playing him incredibly defensively, and that doesn't work out too well. I like the guy you get late game who has like the heat ray, like as his passive. He's really fun to play just because you just burn everything down.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to him yet, so.
I think he's like in like chapter 7 or so. Like you get him almost at the end. 30% of the unyielding health is added as barrier. This could be good. Or wrecking ball. For this character, actually I should have taken the other one because I'm not playing as the old warlock anymore. Shit. Oh, I see an oath, and we're gonna take it. Lose a random weapon. You know, I'll actually lose a random weapon, because you could never lose your wand. And this character's, one of her main weaknesses is she's very fragile, so just getting an armor buff, just for losing a spell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost fell in the ecto cooler. Fuck, I did fall in the ecto cooler. Shit. Okay, there we go. You're fine. Ow. Yeah. No, Borzoi! Is the Borzoi gonna do it for me? Okay, there we go. Health when picking up a coin. You know, that's actually really good to get early in a dungeon because, you know, this character's a thief. She's all about picking up coin. This is literally the piece of candy character.
Oh, yeah. No, her stuff's
Ooh,
great. Like, that stealth is fantastic.
I like that it even works on bosses. I'm glad they didn't, like... I'm glad they weren't, like, cheap and made it so, like, you couldn't stealth against boss fights, but, you know, you can even get it there. Also, I like that it's not... It has, like, you know, barely any duration, so, you know, you can just kind of get a breather and that's it. And you don't need to... You know, like, you can't use it as a crutch. Let's get rid of that guy before I turn invisible. I know this means I'm probably going to have to fight the boss with the staff, or with my basic wand, but you know, I can do it.
It would suck, but it's not the worst thing.
This wand is surprisingly good. Hopefully no one saw me shooting at that Sphinx thinking it was an enemy. I was like, die, statue! Die! Oh, you're just an inanimate object. Oops.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
That's literally what I was doing. Dang it. Ah, dang it. Oh, good, it's this guy. This fight may kill me. Actually, hang on. What's my... Okay, you know what? I have the red crystal, so maybe it won't kill me? One thing I'm not big on in this game is where bosses will just sit there and spam their special like over and over, and this guy's wheel I find to be very annoying. I know he's like half dead, but I'm still gonna complain, okay?
Ah, you're fucking.
Okay, there's the halfway point. In fact, I'm gonna turn invisible so I can get rid of some of his ads, because that's kind of the worst part about some of these fights, is the boss just calling in like never-ending like ads to a fight. This is one game where you don't want to like skip on fighting those. course, the boss is gonna hide in a corner.
Hey there, little bitch.
That boss is just over there like, why you bullying me? Where'd I go? I'm gonna pull my... They should have just called this spell John Cena, because, you know. I'm sorry. It's so stupid, I know. I just cast invisible.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. That's all I want. If I could mod this game, anytime I use this character's like ability, I would just hear a little like da 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 da.
Oh no.
I'll take Scholar and Pillaging. That's the kind of mods I need. I need absolutely absurd, stupid mods for my game.
That's right.
The dumber, the better. If I ever play a Bethesda game on stream, it is going to be with the most absurd mods known to man.
Oh yeah, if you ever played Fallout, I would absolutely expect you just on principle to play where it turns the Skyrim dragons into Macho Man Randy Savage.
I'd have to find something even stupider. Oh no, lights out. Oh no. I know that one is pretty dumb though. Oh, this is actually a good... There we go. But yeah, that one's pretty good. It would be something along that caliber where it just makes the game absurd. In fact, I know there's one that turns the Skyrim dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine, which might be even funnier.
That's great.
And yes, they play the music when you get close to them.
You've got to give the kids
No, it's
exactly
the
what
wrong
they asked
Frankie.
for.
Wow, how do you keep getting the wrong Frankie? How is it possible? How is it possible?
Like Ra's luck might even be almost as good as mine.
It might be.
I know that's hard to believe.
He keeps getting the wrong Frankie, the cursed Frankie. Yes, my favorite Frankie. It's literally Timeout Frankie. That's it's the Frankie from Timeout Town. Okay, who, what, who? Oh, lordy. I'm going invisible. Ain't got time for this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right. Oh, it's one of those weird anglerfish things. Oh, and this guy. Okay, there we go. Ooh, the secondary is kind of nice. I think it's like short range though. Give me that staff mana pool. I mean, I have a staff. I might as well make it longer.
He's trying to make his staff longer, Chad.
Listen.
Pretty sure you could go take out ads on Twitch. Make some
I
real
know
money.
this. Look, the mayor has problems. Okay, so the mayor has problems. This is. I need to add something into the budget for this. No. It's not so much a bat. Look, it's not the length of your bat, okay? It's the force of your swing.
That was a good one.
Thank you. Ooh. That goblin back there sounded like he was like gargling with some mouthwash. His breath is probably minty fresh now.
That was mouthwash.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to know what it was though. Oh no!
Wondering where all the conch got stolen to.
Those bastards! My conch! Those thieving little shits! Give me my conch back, you timeout goblins! Damn it! We might have to have an embargo with Timeout Town. I'll stop sending like bots over if they stop sending timeout goblins to steal my conch soda. Damn it! They even took my soda pop. Could you believe that shit? What do we got? Eye of Twilight. You know, I actually kind of like my staff. Although that is level 5. It's... I don't know. Incarnation of Pain. I don't have an alchemy. And Lich... Ooh, what do you think of these, Imp? They're all like curse element. Except the Eye of Twilight. I mean, this is pure neutral.
I kind of like pure neutral just because it usually does more damage, but I know you really dig that Incarnation of Pain.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
What curse do you have?
At the moment, I don't think any of my weapons are cursed. Let me see. So Windleaf is neutral. The Staff of the Watcher is neutral. Actually, no. Alternate is fire. So yeah, I basically didn't even have an element, so now I have one that specifically does curse damage. It's also a very, like, thiefy weapon, because it's kind of like Caltrox, so...
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's this game or not, but I think that there was an achievement for finishing an entire dungeon without taking damage, and I don't think I've ever done it for obvious reasons. Ooh.
Oh, honey, did you hear about the Bongtown Hospital? Well,
oh, no.
Let me tell you,
it's time for
not
Fuzzy.
Your average healthcare facility. The doctors there have a unique approach to treating patients by juggling them back to health. That's right, they believe the power of laughter is the best medicine. Stay tuned for more wild tales from the crazy town of Bongtown.
Thank you, Fuzzy. Let's go this way. This looks like such a raw room, and of course it's full of scary green gloop. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I don't have enough coins to open that chest. Oh, Imp, so, since you'll be hunting a Coda Lich later, do you know what you'll be, like, what Coda weapon you'll want to pick?
Not yet, but you did mention how I'd probably really enjoy the Coda Motivore. I do have a number of really solid, I'm starting to actually get a very solid set of weapons in general, but...
Yeah, I think you'll like the Motivore. It's also, one of the most absurd melee weapons in the game right now. Apparently it had a, I don't know if this ability's been patched out, but, a chatter on one of my previous streams mentioned it to me that, it could inherit Incarnate abilities, or at least, like, Incarnate, stats, when you basically go Incarnate and then, like, switch to it, and it would kind of gain, like, those properties when it wasn't supposed to. It's probably been patched out now, unfortunately, but I was like, oh, I want to experience that kind of cheese.
That does sound like delicious cheese.
Mm-hmm. Have a fine age, a nice rind to it, be a really nice cheese.
It's even like lactose free because it's so finely aged that you're just like, everybody can enjoy this now.
It's practically not even cheese anymore. It's been aged so long. You know, you mentioned green Jello, Ra, and I actually ate some green Jello today after quite a long time of not having it. It was pretty good. It was quite tasty. It was sugar-free, though. I wasn't happy about that. Give me the sugar. I don't want no aspartame. Oh, right. I can go open my treasure trove. Let's go do it. Oh, let's go do it. Oh, my ass. Ooh, who gets the treatment? You know, let's see what the levels are. I probably should not pump my wand. It's only level 1. Unless that would be a reason to, maybe. What you think, Imp? I have a wand, the staff, and the nail bomb. I was thinking staff, maybe, but...
That's a good question. What's your highest level weapon already, and... Actually, how far into this are you?
2 of 4, and my strongest weapon is by far the Incarnation of Pain, because that's level 5. This one's level 2, and this one's only level 1.
Okay, because you could double down on the Incarnation of Pain, make it even less likely that you're gonna replace it.
I was thinking that, or maybe the staff, but I do like the idea of making an already powerful weapon stronger. Let's go for it. Let's get the Incarnation to level 6, because it's actually good. Oh, I remember Zigg 1. I don't know if you ever played Zigg 1, but
I never did.
The alchemy weapons were absolutely terrible. They were so incredibly bad. I'm glad that they changed them around, because they were almost, I wouldn't say unusably bad, but they were just, you'd only rely on them if you absolutely had to. I almost fell in the Jello. And I know there's always room for Jello, but I don't have room enough for that. Oh, it's this guy. No, don't go to my character sheet. Go invisible. Oh, of course, I get stuck in a corner. Don't put me in corner. Nobody puts baby in corner.
Get in the corner. Baby's been bad.
Oh,
Baby
no.
gets to go to the corner.
Oh, burn him. He ain't happy. Okay, let's burn him again.
Burn, baby, burn. Just go
Burn
Inferno.
Burn that mother down. Oh, no, run. Oh, shit, he's fast on my ass. Popo's fast on my ass. I hear brain rot. Joke's on you, my brain's already rotten. Or Zib typically says, joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
That's the spirit. Let's go.
Oh, got him with the eye. You shoot your eye out, kid. You know, I shot my eye out, and I killed someone by shooting my eye out. Okay. Spell mana regenerates 20 points over 40 seconds. I don't have a spell, though. Wrecking Ball might be good, and generate health. This one also might be good, but potions are less powerful. Oh, no.
I really like Wrecking Ball, personally. I think Wrecking Ball is fantastic.
I would agree.
Because it's a very snowball type of gameplay.
It's also really good for bosses when bosses, like, summon ads, because it still procs from boss spawns, too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I might have to get a drink after this dungeon, because I am burning up here. Actually, hang on. Yeah, we've only been at this, like, about 3 hours or so? Not even? Oh, thank you for that. You know, I'll actually go and do that, Rob. I will actually go and do
Fuzzy
that.
Wuzzy.
Let's
Hey,
hear it, Fuzzy.
Seth.
Yeah?
Remember to drink
Yeah.
some water. You don't want to shrivel up like a dried up dragon, do you? Hydration is key.
I might
My
wanna
dear
dry
mayor of Bonktown. Flips hair.
She hair flipped at me. Oh my god. Okay, that was too sassy for me. All right. Chat, I will leave you in the wonderful, wonderful care of our not so recently defeated mayor in challenging. I'll leave you in the care of Imp, and I will be right back with a drink. So don't go anywhere, chat. I'll be right back.
How are you guys doing, chat? Hopefully everybody is out in Chatland is having a good time. Yeah. Hurry up, take over the mayor's spot. Oh yeah, absolutely. Right now is the perfect time for me to just sneak his spot while he's not looking. Or at least maybe I just sit in the throne for just a little bit, get a nice little touch. Nice little taste of things. I'm sure he wouldn't mind as long as it's all right back where it was when he left, right, chat?
Hi.
Hi, welcome back. We
Thank
were
you.
totally not touching your spaghetti while you were gone.
Damn it.
I mean, what?
Why would you do this? I can't believe you. I thought I trusted you. That's fine. That's fine.
If I made you fresh spaghetti to touch, would that be acceptable?
Yes, because it's you. That's fine. Oh, the Mjolnir. Okay, okay. I don't care that my spaghetti got touched. I got a hammer. I got a freaking hammer. I have the power of God and enemy on my side now. This like I almost said this gun. This weapon is so good. Oh, there's an elite. Let's get that elite out of here. I don't need to be dealing with that.
Get him
good.
out of here.
That's not good for anybody.
Yeah, those floating Wraith Banshee things those things I think are resistant to both curse and physical, like your neutral damage, and that just makes me sad.
They're one of the most annoying enemies just because of their resistances. They're not the most annoying things to fight, but it's just like finding an attack that actually does decent damage to them.
Right?
In fact,
Like, it's hard to find a weapon with the double resistances.
I'm gonna go on record and say, like, pretty much any flying enemy in this can be a pain in the ass at times. It doesn't matter which one, because they're all kind of annoying, and they're all very tanky, too. They all seem to like have like more health than the ground units. I'm not sure. Welcome back, Onidia. We're still playing Zigg 2. How was dinner? Hope it was good. Where is my target? Oh, I think he's like way up top. Oh, there he is. There's our boy. More pillaging. All mana pools by 10%, or just give me Scholar. Moo to you too, Ra. Moo to you too. You know, something I need to do, Imp, is add I don't know if it works for redeems, but I think Twitch has like redeems that you can make for specific chatters. I might start doing that. In fact, I thought about maybe even making those like rewards for if you know, like someone hits a donation goal or something like that, or a tips goal or something. Just as an idea, because like, you know, for the 10, it's like everyone gets their channel points back. But maybe if it's like, you know, if you do 50 or more or something, I'll add a sound or like something. I might even leave it up to the chatter if they want a particular redeem. Maybe add it so that they can use it for like a really low cost or something. I guess depends on how absolutely intrusive it is. You know, if it's going to be like too annoying, maybe limit it. But I don't know, just an idea to like pay back someone if they're you know, like dropping big donations or whatever. And it does
that, or you could also that, or I look at that, I'm like, you could use that for saying like suggestions or other like things like that. Yeah, that's a very interesting idea. I'm actually very curious.
I know Sammy will absolutely let you do that, because you can even have it like filter by username. Wait, I'm a fucking thief. I can just go invisible. I'm just sitting here like dodging. It's like, wait, I don't need to dodge. I can just go invisible. Let's see. Onidia says it was fine. It wasn't anything elaborate, just store-bought sausage. I mean, hey, store-bought sausage could be good. Can I pay to take away other people's redeems? You know, I had a talk with Zach a while back about kind of pitting chat against each other for like specific like MVP roles or something, and then Zach was like suggesting like someone could actually save up channel points and wipe the MVP list or something. No, Ra, that will never happen. There will never be a 0 for 50 channel points. Unless it's like half a second of 0. You know, like the brief moment before he actually starts screaming when he kind of breathes in? It would just be that. It would just be like lightning fast 0, and then it's done.
It would just be...
Yeah, it would just be like... It would be a perfectly cut scream. Just be like... Which almost might be funnier than the full redeem, actually. You know, I wish... oh, that actually gives me an idea. I don't know if Sammy could do this. Imp, I might need to contract you for something if you could figure out a way of doing this. Okay, hear me out.
Oh, what do you got?
This would require a variable cost, but maybe do it in like... you'd have to make a different redeem each time or something, but...
No, you could change it. You could change the cost on the fly.
Okay. How about this? Make it so that certain videos would have like a variable cost, but if you paid less, it would just play less of the video. So if you paid like 50 points, it would be like half a second of like 0 or P's.
Oh.
It wouldn't be PvP, Onidia. It would be kind of like what you were talking about, actually. Also, I don't even know if I would do that, because it could lead to some toxicity in chat that I don't really want to deal with. I don't want to have chat like fighting amongst themselves, so I don't know if I would go that route. No.
Oh, I've got a really silly one for you. You could have like the full cost redeem, and have like the full like you've been on Shred's stream, right? You know how he's got like short versions of them for like cut down prices.
Yeah.
But you could have it. Like, I bet there's a way to rig it so that you just have, like, you know, like, the cost is variable. Maybe it, like, goes up and down like the stock market. And if stocks are good, then you get, like, a slightly, like, you get, like, a partially cut down version for a decent price. But then if, like, the stocks are bad, then you get less of it for more, but you still get it at a smaller price.
Oh, that... I could see
like,
the potential to screw over chat. And
then you have to, like, lock in the... I don't know, you could do it and have them lock in prices for later.
Oh my
it's just like... It's like crowdfunded shit posting.
Oh my goodness. Suddenly the redeems have become Fortune Street.
Oh, that's perfect. Somehow I take great pleasure in this idea. we would have to hammer out ideas, and the funniest part is I bet there's a way to do it where you have just like a ticker on the bottom of your screen.
Oh, so
and it's just like the news
ticker.
Like a stock ticker.
And then have all of the redeems have like the 3-digit abbreviations like stocks. Oh god, this is ridiculous.
I ship it.
Oh, Bonktown, Stonktown.
Stonktown. Oh my god. Hey, no, hold on.
I like that way better than the PvP thing. It's just...
I just messaged it to you so we can remember it later.
Okay. This is also very on brand for, you know, the whole mayor thing, you know. Just here's the mayor's latest money-making scheme to turn Bonktown redeems into stonks. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Oh, come back! He just ran off on me. 120 damage to nearby enemies. Oh, you know, Smoke Bomb can be good, but I never... It doesn't really do enough damage to warrant. Enrage, though, just dealing more damage is good. Also, Scholar, depending on the length. Hang on. Oh yeah, I've got like 2 floors to go. I could definitely get away with Scholar. Let's go this way. All right, Chad, we're about to hit an ad break from the looks of it. So, if you haven't, you might want to consider subscribing so that way you don't have to deal with them Twitch ads. Just saying. Plus, you can help your good old mayor buddy out, especially in these times of my downstairs neighbors not helping with the lawn care. Just as an example. Not happy about that. There was a guy right there. Okay, I don't have to worry about a secret in this level. Oh, I almost forgot about the challenge rooms. Ooh, give me that challenge. Oh, that's an elite. That was kind of scary.
He's a fast boy.
Onidia says, I have to
He's-
sort out my payment method and I will resubscribe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. Right now, I'm just in power saving mode. Yeah, that's understandable. In fact, hang on. Let me do you a sub. Oh, I can't. I can't snooze it. Can I? I can't snooze the ad. It's too close. I forgot once an ad gets close enough, you can't snooze it. I was gonna say I'd snooze the ad so you wouldn't have to deal with it, but once it gets down to like a minute or so, Twitch just won't let you. I'm sorry, I tried.
You are dead! Not a big surprise!
Okay, this is just way too many of these things. Oh god, it's another elite.
Fuzzy Wuzzy. Huge shout out to Insidious_Bliss for subscribing.
Oh,
You
hey.
just made the best
What?
decision ever by joining our Sassy Gaming live stream. Enjoy the fun,
Oh, shit.
darling.
Oh hey, Insidious just gifted a gifted 3 months of tier 1 to Onidia. Hey, Lissa's got Oniria's back. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you, Insidious. Por subscription da regalo. Oh, that's how you know. That's how you know it's truly genuine. Because Oniria just said it in Spanish. Oh, thank you, Insidious. Insidious is the best. He's I know everybody sees him trolling us on the boys streams, but he is a great fella. Okay. Onidia says, I just allowed the automatic message. Oh wait, is that what that was? Was just the automatic message?
Yeah, it just says thanks for the subscription.
Oh.
That might even be better.
Okay. I may have gotten debated, but you know what? I'm still like, I don't take it back. I have no regrets, okay? I don't care. I forgot that will trigger Fuzzy though. You know, what is this? The shield? Here, you know what? Now I'll take it. I'll use my previous charm and then use it. Or then take it. Onidia says, hey, I still wrote an actual one? Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. I just forget that sometimes when you, like, renew a sub or something, it'll trigger Fuzzy's response. Like when people, like, do their automatic, like, resub notice. October 14th is when my sub dies. Well, that's still a ways away. You got all summer. All summer to...
It never dies. It just goes to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. It just goes away for a while. Alchemy mana regenerates. That's actually not... You know, I might take that one, actually. Less damage. Or items take longer. You know, I'm gonna take that. Because, I actually like my alchemy weapon right now. That's Ziggy's birthday. Oh, I need to remember that. That's definitely something worth celebrating. Oh, Nydia, at some point I need to play Little Kitty Big City so I can get Ziggy to show up for that. I know she's already seen it, but maybe she'll want to watch me go through it. I just randomly turned into Mario. Ooh. I got a shield. I I got a shield. I got a shield. Hey, 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 hey.
There it is.
And more experience. You have a pinned message with all of our birthdays. Oh, that's right. I think I still have that. That may... Oh, Nydia, was that before my account got hacked, though? I'll have to check to see if it's on the new one. I think it is, though. Ross says, I like that game. And Odidia says, there's 1,000 other cat games, too. That's true. But that's a cute one. I'll have to find something that's cat-themed. We already played Super Cat Boy, so it won't be that. Ross says, I would like to Stray. Oh, like the game Stray. And Onidia says, no, it's current. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Pillage? Lose a random weapon if you have any and get 15 points of shield? That's risky, especially if I lose my alchemy weapon.
Yeah, like, and I don't know in these cases if the risk is worth the biscuit.
It may not.
Sometimes it gets a little dicey, yeah.
I was thinking of just taking pillaging, because it's the safest choice, and it doesn't screw anything over. The other two, like, have a drawback with each, and I don't know if I want to deal with that. Because it could risk my run, and I don't want to risk my run. Oh, Nydia says, yeah, play a furry game? I could. I mean, we're kind of in the right place for that.
Be careful with that. Talk about James. I talked to James about furry games.
He loves them.
Oh, we know he does.
He secretly does. Come on. No. Oh, this jump is always... I feel like I'm always like just shy. Okay, so one other critique I have for this game, and you may agree with me, Imp. Why does it have a run button and a sprint button? Like, just have one or the other. Like, I feel like when you run, you should just like you should have like an auto accelerate for run, and then dashing should just be a separate thing. You know, like I shouldn't have a button for running and a button for dashing. I don't know. I just don't
actually
like...
very good point.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why they put both in. I don't think this game needs a run and a dash. Because something like Shadow Warrior, like the Shadow Warrior reboot, which I want to play by the way, that one it starts with a dash, and if you hold the button after dashing, then you sprint, and that's kind of how it should be. Don't run the risk to risk your run. Ooh, that's some really good... I really like that. I like that. That's clever. I played Stray, but got stuck near the end, and I couldn't finish. Oh, no. I didn't realize you can get stuck in that game. I mean, Seth has a furry seniority? Oh, damn it. Don't put it like that. Oh, no, don't say it like I have furry seniority. Damn it. Maybe I'll play one. Maybe I'll play a furry game for my birthday. I don't know. We'll see. I know there's one that I watched Onidia play the demo of, but I don't know how chat would dig it. It's actually a really good game, but if I told you the name, chat would be like, that sounds interesting. But, I think, what is it called? I think it's called, like, Super Lesbian Animal RPG. And it's, I know that based on the name, you're gonna be like, what in the world? But it's actually a really good game.
You know, after James and Kay's subscriber stream the other night, I'm not fucking surprised anymore.
Oh god, I don't want to know.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
All I'll tell you is It is one of the funniest shitpost games I've seen in a very long time.
Oh, okay. Oh, that reminds me, I
great.
still need to play that one that's like, the one that's like making fun of Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh, that one.
The Yasuke simulator. I still need to play that one at some point. It's because it's ridiculous. Onidia's Angels with Scaly Wings, she suggested, but then when I said Super Lesbian Animal RPG, she's like, yes! I wanted you to play this with me! You know, maybe I will. Maybe I'll have you on if I ever play that. Ross says, I only judge on gameplay. The game is actually a really competent, like, turn-based RPG, and the music, like, absolutely slaps in the game. But it's about lesbians, so, you know. Stop making my things James things. The thing is, it's not a James thing. You should. I introduced you to it. Okay, that is fair. It would only be fair if I had you on for that. Yeah, I watched Onidia play the demo of that, and I was like, why is this game so good, though? Like, you know, just based upon the name, you would kind of expect it to be like, well, you know how those kind of games typically are on Steam. They would usually have MS Paint looking graphics, or it's like a shitpost or something, but this is actually a really well made game. Yeah, or like an AI game, but this was like something that was clearly made with actual care, so. Onidia says, also, the protagonist is trans, and there's a smooch counter? Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's... The game goes places, but it's... I'm really interested in the RPG. Like, it looks like a decent story. I don't know. We'd have to see.
You'd be surprised, yeah. Like, it could be... If it's made with love and attention to detail, you know, some people would be surprised how well those do.
That's true. That's true. I mean... To be fair, I played Sorry We're Closed, and I don't think that game is necessarily what you would call progressive, per se. But I know people have referred to it as literally the queer Silent Hill, and that game actually did really good on YouTube when I played the demo of it. Oh, snap.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
It's a raid.
Big thank you to Geno Smurp.
It's Geno!
For the raid. Welcome all you fabulous raiders to the sassiest gaming
It's
live
Geno
stream in
Smurp.
town.
Let me
the
get you a
fun
shout out,
begin.
Geno. Geno, how is your stream, Geno? Tell him one more time, Fuzzy. Let him know.
Fuzzy Wuzzy, don't forget to give GenoSmurp95 a follow
Geno
and check
Smurp.
out their awesome content for more gaming goodness. Support your fellow gamers.
Exactly. Oh, Nydia says it goes cute places. It's not a joke game. I trust a queer game to be sincere and made with love over a corporate cash grab any day. Yeah, that's true. You know what, though? I think I told you about this game a while back, Onidia, but I played another game that was very similar to Super Lesbian Animal RPG, like, years and years ago called Heartbeat. And it was basically, like, kind of the same deal. Because I think there were, like, basically a lot of, like, themes like that. There was a lot of very progressive themes in the game, but the RPG aspect of the game was really good, and same thing for the music. Like, I actually 100%ed the game too. Maybe I'll play that on stream? I'll have to see. I think, I don't know if I've ever had this talk, but since you're on the stream, I guess I could mention it, because I'm not sure what your sentiment is on this, but honestly, like, I'm not really put off by stuff like that in the game if the game itself is well made. Like, I know there's some people that will avoid any kind of, like, progressivism, like The Plague or whatever. But honestly, my thoughts is if the game is, like, basically if it's sincere and the game is actually really good, like, I don't mind, you know, like, if the story is interesting.
You know, if it's made with care and attention to detail, like I could get down. I'm absolutely a fan of that kind of stuff. Like, I don't look at things and I just say, oh, it's got this, I'm not gonna touch it. Like,
yeah.
Unless it's like, oh, it's a Ubisoft game, I'm not gonna touch it because I know what they're going to do to the game.
Where it's kind of like obviously like shoehorned in for the sake of like of pandering. But if it's like an indie title with that kind of stuff, you know it's going to be more sincere, and it's actually going to be like there's something deeply personal to that person, or it's going to approach those kind of topics in such a way that it's not going to be like ham-fisted. You know, it'll be like a genuine story. Odidia, you said I didn't catch the title. That would be Heartbeat, is the other game I was talking about. It's really, really good. It's basically like super lesbian Pokemon. it's kind of like the predecessor to Super Lesbian Animal RPG. And it was an interesting game. Had some really good sprite work too. Ross says the one game I won't play is Fear and Hunger. It touches on too many subjects. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Onidia says it shouldn't have to jump hoops. A non-queer game doesn't. Yeah, that's fair. I know about that one. It had some controversy. I actually don't know about that.
I know about Fear and Hunger.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure which controversy we're talking about, but the game in itself, is very unique. It's a very what's a good way of putting it? It's very aggressive with its themes, and it's not like Fear and Hunger is kind of like the stock standard, and it goes very deep afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of those RPGs.
Oh. Okay. Didier says I knew about that one. It has controversy. Genos' Balatro time. Nice. That's a good time. What about Don't Starve Together? I don't think I've ever played that, but I know about Don't Starve Together. I don't know if that had controversies though, did it, Gene? I don't know. Oh, the exploding carrots!
Come on, you gotta eat your vegetables.
I'm trying, but my vegetables are trying to eat me. Oh, great, it's the annoying elite, and he's like hiding in a corner, and he's healing. You asshole. Just look at this shit. He's like humping the wall.
That wall, look, they don't get much action. You gotta give them some slack.
No, you don't. Ah! Okay, there we go. That was really obnoxious. Yeah, the elites that heal are terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
Ugh. There we go. The controversy one was Heartbeat, was it? Was there controversy in Heartbeat? Huh. I can send you a video link about Fear and Hunger. I played a bit of it, says Onidia. Super Eyepatch Wolf has one that he made me interested in that game. I'm more curious about what the controversy in Heartbeat was now. I played all the way through it and I don't remember anything that was like really controversial. But it's also been a few years.
You know the way the internet works. They'll create a controversy out of nothing.
Yeah, that's fair. I seriously don't remember anything like that in the game though. So unless it was something like that happened outside of the game, like maybe something the developer did or said.
Or didn't do.
Or didn't do. It's possible. I just honestly can't think of anything. Maybe I'll have to look that one up. That'll be my homework after the stream is over. Ow. Oh, we have a shoppy. I know it's a treasure chest, which I can't afford. Barricade.
still love the fucking hammer.
It's
That Mjolnir hammer is just ridiculous.
a lot of the thunder weapons are great just because they all either have like partial homing or like you know they're basically just auto target. Oh, you have
Well,
turbo?
for me, at first I didn't realize how strong it was. Then I realized once it bounced, and it's like, oh wait,
Yeah.
wait, it homes in on targets and it bounces between multiple targets.
I was like that too when I first used it. I was just like, oh, this thing's kind of crap. It barely does damage. And then I was like, oh, because it can hit multiple targets and it pierces and it bounces. Never mind. Color me surprised.
Yeah, if it just hit one target, that would be like done. Nope.
Yeah, it would honestly be like a weapon you would just immediately get rid of if it only hit one target. I need to use the secondary more for it. Because, man, I always try to follow my own advice with this, you know, about always use your alt fires. They're really, really strong.
Yeah.
And I just found out the alt fire on that that Watcher's Scepter pierces enemies too. 40 more for that. One of your mana pools by 10% and get 2 more perks. You know, for 10% less, I will absolutely take that. Increase drop rate, yes. And increases enemy drop rates while Shroud is active. That's perfect. Onidia says, I try very hard not to ruin my friends' recommendations with opinions, but I just wanted to point out that it's not a good example of a progressive games thanks to the devs making unfortunate comments. Oh, is that what happened with Heartbeat?
Yeah, that makes sense.
If so, I had no idea because I usually don't follow stuff like that online. At least at the time I played it, I didn't follow anything like that. But now that you bring it up, I think I may have heard about that. But it's been so long I had forgot that was a thing. But yeah, don't feel bad about, you know, being like, yeah, the devs actually said that. I just completely forgot that was even a thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. These guys are all up in my business. I may have shot that at the Sphinx again. Oh, that's what I was missing. Oh, these dungeons are getting kind of big. What you got going on, Nimp? Are you playing what I think you're playing?
It might be. I just tuned in to do some simple shit while I hang out.
Hey, no problem.
Like the kind of stuff that I can still watch your stream and talk with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to get sweaty.
Yeah, no problem.
Which, funny enough, with how strong my weapons are is much easier now.
Yeah. Onidia says, it was some transphobic nonsense. It's not that I'm campaigning against it or anything, but it was very interested in the game until I heard of that and then just lost enthusiasm. That's why. Oh, yes. Okay, I do remember that. Yeah. I remember they made the game some particular discount percentage and then were trying to be all cheeky about it, and it was in very poor taste, if I recall. It was very, very poor taste. Yes. Okay, yeah, I didn't remember hearing about it at the time, at the time I played it, but then I saw that later on, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucking spicy. Well, damn. Yeah, that definitely jogged my memory on that one. But yeah, like, honestly, like, that kind of shit, I could see why it would put you off wanting to play that. And really, like, just any kind of controversy behind the game can sometimes put me off, because it's just like, I just want to play a video game. I don't want to get involved in fucking nonsense like that. You know, just people fighting with one another. I just want to play Vidya. Sometimes I struggle enough with the video game. I don't need to struggle with other people.
I just struggle all the time.
That's true.
Are we taking turns on who's driving the struggle bus?
Sometimes I feel like that. Yeah, like when we chat about like how shitty was your day? It was pretty shitty. Yeah. You want to hear about my shitty day? Onidia says, I avoided bringing it up the first time you mentioned it, but I can't do it twice. I actually kind of wish you would have brought it up the first time I mentioned it, because I completely forgot about that. Yeah, so, sorry about that if mentioning that kind of like, you know, got under your skin, because I completely forgot about that shit. I do remember it happening when it happened, but like, it just completely slipped my mind until you mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, that. Yeah, that was really kind of garbagey of them to do. But you know how some people are, they just can't help themselves but be shitty.
Yeah, it's not good. I have my opinions, and I'm not gonna go into my opinions and stuff, but I just want people to respect each other. We'd get exactly. This world would be so much better if people would actually take the time to at least try and recognize I may not know everything. I recognize that. And I want other people to kind of stop and realize that too. It's like, hey, let's go back.
And sadly, there are a lot of people who get really opinionated about specific topics. And some people you just cannot get through to. Like, there's just no reaching them. They're just too entrenched in their opinions to ever want to hear how anyone else lives with themselves. And I think that extends to all sides of the aisle. I'm not calling out one side or the other. And I don't want this to turn into a discussion like that, because that's not what my channel is about. But yes, I will say I agree with you that a little understanding for everyone goes a long way. And the world would be a better place if people even just stopped and listened, you know, without condemning. You know, you don't have to agree with people, sure. But, you know, just hear what other people have to say without immediately condemning it. That's all. Good. This is why the hammer is good. Oh, I got that groove back. Stella got her groove back in.
Oh, finally, now we're looking good. Always gotta love it when Stella gets her groove back.
Yeah, it takes a little while before you kind of get into really cooking in this game. Let me finish this fight on Nidia, then I will read your comment. Yeah, you better run. You better run. Get out of here. What a jerk. Oh, Berserker. I might take that Berserker. You know, I actually will take that Berserker. Okay, okay. It didn't bother me then, nor does it now. Okay, I do appreciate that. Onidia says, depending on the case, I may care more or less But when there are so many good indies coming out all the time, I don't really need to cling to the ones I don't feel good about, the devs. Yes, exactly. There's like so many, and I mean, you could say that about any game that like has some sort of like controversy around it. There's like so many games out right now that like, you know, why would anyone even, if you really don't like a game, and I mean this could apply to an indie, it could apply to like a big title too. If you don't like it, why would you waste your time like hyper fixating on it when there is so much out there that's actually worth your time? Like it's not like when you and I were growing up. I know, Imp, you're, you know, at least a decade you're at least a decade past me, maybe more. But you know, back in the 1980s and 90s, like the choices we had for games was far more limited. And at least, and not just like in the games that were available, but in the ways that you could get them, because there was no internet. You know, like you couldn't just download ROMs or shit like that. You had to go and rent them or whatever, or you had to like buy shareware discs or get shareware from a computer, you know, like a computer show or something like that, or order a game like through the mail, stuff like that. So like, why would you waste your time nowadays when the choices are literally endless over games that you don't like for one reason or another?
And not only that, but even if you just limited yourself to one or another, right? Like, not only do you have this massive library of older games, but you also have more games coming out than ever before in gaming history. And it's like, yeah, absolutely, I completely agree with you. Like, hey, if I don't feel particularly attached to something, or if it doesn't catch my interest, or if the devs just don't seem like they're doing in it for the right reasons or whatever. Yeah, exactly. I don't feel bad about not bothering. I just don't I just don't care. They're not entitled to my time or my money.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so much out there that is absolutely worth your time and energy. So instead of just fixating on like, oh, this game sucks, I'm gonna hate review it. Why? Play something good. What? You know, show your audience, you know, or even yourself, like, spend your time on the things you love. You are the sum result of everything you take in, good or bad. Like, why would you make your life about like only absorbing things you hate? I think that says more about you as a person than, you know, than anything else, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Just getting a little bit too philosophical. Sorry about that, but you know, it just, I don't get it. I'm having deep thoughts while playing Ziggurat 2.
I mean, the game's almost meditative in a way.
Yeah, where's your shield now? Okay, there we go. By the way, the alt fires, save those for the bosses, because nothing will absolutely Shrek a boss faster than status effects. Ooh,
yeah, I'm glad that they let status effects on those too.
Yeah, I'm glad that bosses can be affected by them. Let's see, Onity says, I mean, I'm not apolitical, I have an ideology, and it has a name, and I do believe some controversies are worth having. Some viewpoints are worth defending, and I don't believe in pure contextless consumption of entertainment, to be very clear. Yeah, exactly. But there's a lot of nuance. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, everyone has their own preferences and biases. I mean, I'd be a fool not to... Or, oh, that was the end of the quest. I'd be a fool to pretend otherwise, because I have them too. But I do agree with you, like, you know, like, just contextless consumption too. No, that's also no bueno.
Yeah, but I mean, at the very least, like, I'm open to dialogue and reaching out and trying to understand why somebody feels this way. Because I feel like I owe it to not just myself, but to other people to kind of like get an idea of how people feel. And I'm not saying that I'm right or they're wrong, but that's literally just like, if somebody brings up a really good point and has a good way of explaining it, then if I'm open-minded enough to say, you know what, maybe I am wrong, let me look into this more, I might be willing to change my mind. I don't want to be set in my ways, and I definitely don't want to surround myself with people exclusively that agree with me, because that's just bad for me and for society.
I agree with that too, Onidia. The second part especially. I believe political discussion without getting each other's throats is a normal part of adult life. The problem is there are so many people that are so entrenched in their viewpoints that they're absolutely unwilling to hear anything other than what gets passed around the echo chamber. And it's really sad because, 30, 40 years ago, that wasn't the case. I mean, hell, even in the early 2000s, it wasn't like that. People have just become way too cloistered, and I think that ending in MGS2 kind of summed it up quite succinctly. Blah, blah, blah. It's extremely tricky for sure.
Yeah, that's getting into like real deep stuff, but ultimately, like, I just want to have fun and have nice conversations, and sometimes you don't get really easy, nice conversations. Sometimes you just have to kind of open your mind and say, maybe I'm wrong, and I'm happy to acknowledge it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Anyways, this topic is going to get a little bit too deep for a gaming discussion. Onidia, I will continue to talk with you about this if you want, but I don't want to. This to turn super political, because it's not the purpose of my streams. But no, I do agree with you that that's kind of like your point there is kind of why I don't like to bring like super political topics into my streams, is for that reason right there. People have killed each other for political reasons for all of society, and will continue to do so, whether it's in fashion or not.
And it's
11 points?
it's an age-old thing too.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
That's one thing that people will never take out of style is disagreements, especially political disagreements. Okay. How am I doing on time? Oh, I don't know if I'll get one more dungeon. I don't know if I will get one more dungeon in.
Unfortunately, I should bounce and try to get shutting down.
Yeah. I don't know if I can get one done in like 20 minutes, so maybe I should stop here. Because it's been a good stream, and I don't want to I don't want to go for too long, because then I end up burning myself out, and I do have stuff to do on the weekend. Onidia says, I know, I'll stop. Alright. Alrighty, Imp. So what's going on with you? Do you have anything going on this weekend?
Well, unfortunately on Sunday it's gonna be a long work day. We've got some big stuff coming Sunday, Monday. Thankfully, they're not having me work, but this Sunday and next Sunday are both going to be long work days. So Mystery Science Gaming with the gang is going to be a bit of a stretch. I'm going to have to figure out how they want to do that. I just finished Banjo-Tooie. We just finished our 100% on Tuesday, so I got to figure out what I'm going to replace that with.
Gotcha.
I'm probably not going to go immediately to the next rare game, and unfortunately I don't have a copy of Nuts and Bolts just yet. I will get my hands on one. Maybe after I'm done with Nuts and Bolts, I'll grab a couple people and we'll do a ranking. Maybe we'll do a tier list of the Banjo-Kazooie stages. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Alrighty. I'll give you a shout out as soon as you head out, by the way. Are you going to be hang on, I need to put my music back on. Are you going to be playing any more Warframe tonight, or are you gonna be tapping out after this?
I'm already off. I'm going to try to shut down and head to bed.
Oh, okay. Ross says I would join in on that imp.
I'd love to have you around for that. I know you've basically seen it all anyway, so getting an idea of how other people feel about the different stages and levels and stuff. Like I'll tell you the industrialized stages in those two games alone are definitely like lower on my list. I was not a big fan of Rusty Bucket Bay or Grunty Industries. Neither of those are ranking very high.
Nice. Alrighty, imp. Well, I will stop talking your ear off, but hey, thank you again for joining me for enjoying Ziggurat 2. Very underappreciated game. And I'm glad you can see it for how great it really is. So it's always great having you on too, for this and for Warframe.
For the classic Doom fan, it's like it really is kind of somewhere between like a classic FPS like Doom and a bit more kind of the mobility style. I really just think it's fun. It's just shameless, like pick up a weapon, go shoot things.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes that's all you need. You know, like sometimes I am in the mood for a very like engrossing, you know, like deep game that kind of covers sensitive topics, and sometimes I just want to play a game where you just shoot demons. You know, it just depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Demons or robots or zombies or clones or various things. Maybe exactly. With a giant fucking hammer.
Maybe with a giant fucking hammer, or with a motor scooter that functions like a hammer.
Yeah, I can't wait to get one of those. That'll be fun.
Nice. Alrighty, man. Well, I hope you have a good night, and I'm sure you'll be in touch this weekend. If you want to play something with the boys, I think we're still trying to figure out what we're going to be doing tomorrow or Sunday. You know, you're always welcome to, so just message, you know, me or Paul or Insidious if you want to do something, and we'll try to make it happen.
Yeah, I might very well have the time tomorrow. Hit me up and let me know what that secret game was.
Oh yes, I'll actually send you like a store link so you can check it out for yourself. But if you like Zigg and you don't mind the like a more sci-fi setting, I think you'll really dig it.
Alrighty, yeah, that sounds great. I will catch you and all of you lovely chatters later though.
Yep. Alrighty, man. Take care and have a good night, then. See ya.
Peace out.
Alrighty, chat. And then it was just us.